People say dating is so hard because standards are so high. Others also say that relationships fail because standards are so low. So where do we fall? Are we asking for too much or are we accepting too little? Today I'm come to talk about this. Are standards too high or are standards too low? If you're interested in knowing more about this topic, then watch this video.
Alone with memories, I'm filled with longing, thinking of you, our friendship a strong bond.
Now let's start with what standards really are. Standards are the things you believe you deserve or require in a relationship. Those are standards. So it can be respect, loyalty, emotional maturity, financial stability, physical attraction, communication, or even shared values. All these things can be standards to you. Whoever it is, these things can be your standard. But here is where it gets a little messy. Some standards can protect you, whilst others can sabotage you. So now let's talk about those who say standards are too high. Some people believe that dating has become unrealistic. We've heard that a lot of people think that now dating is unrealistic because one, social media has raised expectations and have made people's expectations so high. So everybody is watching perfect couple online. They see the luxury gifts, they see matching vacations, they see all those romantic gestures. They see the soft life in relationships. So because of social media, people think or assume that every relationship is supposed to be that way. So because of these things, people start expecting the whole movie level romance in real life. Trust me, real life is different from movies. Movies are scripted, movies are acted. And the problem is, social media just shows highlights, not reality. People post what they want you to see. People show when they are having fun or happy in their relationship. They don't show you the reality. It can be their reality, don't get me wrong. But they don't give you all the full details. They just give you some parts they feel or they want to share out there. Two, people want perfection. So then standards become a checklist. They have a checklist that they want you to tick all those boxes before they can be with you. So people want a tall, rich, attractive, emotionally intelligent, funny, loyal, romantic, ambitious, available 24/7. Oh my God. Then God should give you a clay to mold your own perfect person because the reality is there's no perfect person. You can't get someone 100%. Even you're not 100%. So you can't get a perfect person. Sometimes I wonder why nobody asks that. What do I bring to the table? They rather ask what the person is also bringing to the table. But have you asked yourself, what are you bringing to the table? Some even want perfection without accepting human flaws. As human as we all have flaws. So if you accept that this person is also coming with flaws, then you'll be safe. But if you want that perfect human being, you'll be disappointed. The third thing is people confuse preference with standards. There's a difference between preference and standards. There are standards and there are preference, what you prefer. So, for example, standards can be respect, honesty, emotional maturity. Whilst preference can be height, expensive gifts, the luxury lifestyle, those can be preference. Preference are okay. It's fine if you have preference, but it becomes a problem when the preference become the deal breakers. When your preference becomes your deal breaker, that's when it becomes a problem. So now let's talk about those who say standards are too low. People are accepting things they should never tolerate in the first place. There are lots of things that you should never tolerate from anybody. People have started normalizing bad behaviors. For example, cheating, disrespect, poor communication, emotional unavailability, inconsistency, and other things. All these things shouldn't be tolerated. Some people stay and say, oh, at least he loves me. Oh, at least she loves me. No, he or she doesn't. Because love without respect is very painful. The second thing is fear of loneliness makes people settle. Lots of people are scared of being lonely. They have a problem with being alone or being lonely. So because of that, they settle for anything they settle for less or anything that comes into their lives. A lot of people stay because they are scared to start over, because they are afraid no one better will come, or they are worried of age or pressure from outsiders or even being alone. So because of that, they shrink their standards just to be with somebody or just to keep that person. And that's bad. The third thing is bare minimum culture. Now people celebrate things that should be normal. Lots of things are normal. I don't know why people are celebrating it or making a big deal out of it. Examples are, oh, he texted me back, or oh, she texted me back. Isn't she supposed to text you back? Isn't he supposed to text you back? That's bare minimum. Sam said, oh, she stayed loyal. Oh, he stayed loyal. He or she is supposed to stay loyal because they are in a relationship with you. Hello? People even say, oh, he bought me flowers once, or oh, she bought me flowers once. If you love receiving flowers, that shouldn't be a big deal. They are loving you as you want to be loved. It's a bare minimum. These things shouldn't feel extraordinary. They are basic things, or they are the barest minimum. So if your partner does these things for you, they are just doing what they are supposed to do as a partner. So the question again is, are standards too high or are standards too low? The real answer is, it depends on what the standards are. Maybe the issue isn't too high or too low. The issue could be misplaced standards. So ask yourself that, are your standards based on values or just fantasies? So examples of healthy standards are respect, kindness, loyalty, consistency, communication, shared values. All these things are healthy standards. Whilst questionable standards can be unrealistic perfection, status over character, wanting someone flawless while avoiding self-growth. These are all unrealistic standards. So you're not asking for too much if all you're asking for is loyalty, respect, honesty, and effort. It's not too much. But if your checklist is impossible while you're ignoring character, then maybe your standards aren't high. They are unrealistic. Come on. They are unrealistic standards. So to you, my viewers out there, be honest with me. Are people expecting too much or they are settling too much? What's one standard you will never compromise on? Would you rather be single or lower your standards? Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section. We'll all be reading it and learning a thing or two. Don't forget to like this video, comment, share to anybody interested in topics like this. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to this channel and I'll come your way again with another interesting video. Bye.
Alone with memories, I'm filled with longing, thinking of you, our friendship a strong bond.